Come on, Meares, show 'em all.
Ah, Meares.
Week 7's here. I got off the all or nothing bandwagon going 2-2, nice and even. I said don't touch 2 games. I don't know if they were right or not.
I went 3-1. That means combined we're both 6-2 over the last 2 weeks. Those are good picks.
As long as you're not doing a parlay.
Yeah, you would make some money.
We got 4 more games. Let's get into them. First game we're going to do would have been a bigger game if it weren't for Indy laying an egg last night. Not scoring a touchdown against the Chargers.
It's not going to work against Denver.
Losing 19-9. Denver traveling to Indy. Peyton Manning returning home. Denver favored by 6.5. What do you have going on here?
I got the stat of the week.
Do you?
Denver has outscored its opponents by 107 points. There are 7 teams in the NFL that haven't even scored 107 points yet.
That's a lot. Last week they went in, they won. They scored 51 points the week before, and Jacksonville, who they played last week, had scored 51 points in the first 5 weeks.
It's incredible. So this is going to be the Peyton Manning hoorah sis boomba game because he's coming back to Indy. They're all going to give each other hand jobs. Doesn't matter because if Indy can't score a touchdown against San Diego, even though Denver's defense isn't that good, they're not going to be able to keep up with them. So I would take Denver minus the 6.5 to go to 7-0.
We're going to do a fantasy theme with me. I got Peyton Manning and Wes Welker in my fantasy league, and I'm fucking 3-3. I continue to lose games playing them, but they continue to win games. Last week was disappointing. You didn't cover half the fucking spread. Maybe they did, but
A little bit, just barely.
terrible. It was terrible. That was with jump time touchdowns to none of my guys. No, Sean Marino rushes 3 fucking touchdowns. Peyton Manning's in the game. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't really give a shit about this game. Indy lost last night. I think Denver's going to go in. Covering 6.5, sure. It gives a shit. As long as Peyton Manning gets benched in the third quarter and I lose by 3. Second game I want to do, the juggernauts of the NFC East fighting for the top of the fucking mountain. 3-3 Eagles favored by 2.5 at home, hosting America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, and Tony Romo.
I'm just happy the Eagles are 3-3. To be honest with you, they could easily be 1-5. This is a rebuilding year. I'm not looking for anything, but it is Dallas week, and I fucking hate Dallas. So I'm hoping the Eagles win their first home game since September of 2012, and I think that because both these teams have defenses in the bottom of the league, whoever has the ball last is going to win. So I will take the Eagles to win by a field goal, which covers the 2.5.
I'm going to be honest with you about this game. Tony Romo had fucking 51 points in my fantasy league the week before, and I played against him. And then it was the fucking son of the father that traded him to the son to play against me this week, and I lost this week with Tony Romo. He didn't have a great game, but he was still participating on the team 2 weeks in a row against me. He was on the bench when he had 51 points, but I don't give a shit. Fuck that. For that reason, I'm picking the fucking Eagles, because I get no ties with the Eagles fantasy-wise. I do. Deshaun Jackson, good. He did good last week. Eagles covered 2.5. Third game we're going to do, the Bengals traveling to Detroit to play the Lions. 2 teams that I have no fucking idea what their identity is. None. I don't know if they're good, I don't know if they're bad. I watch some of the red zone stuff, and it's like I'm going to have an epileptic seizure because there's so much stuff going on. But the Bengals, they beat the New England Patriots, and then they go into Buffalo, and they can't beat the guy off the practice squad in regulation. It's like, who are these guys? The Lions score 9 points against the Packers, come back. Megatron's limping around, being a fucking Gatorade machine on TV. I don't know what do you got. What do you got going on here? Lions favored by 3 at home.
The only thing I know about these 2 teams is they're both undefeated at home. So one of them's on the road, and that's what I'm going to pick to lose. So I'll take the Lions to cover the 3. I know I'm going to get beat up by all our Bengals fans that watch the show, but I'm going to have the Lions cover.
Well, this is such a confusing game because I don't know the identity of the other team. I don't really have any ties whatsoever to either of these fantasy-wise. I'm sure I'm going up against Matthew Stafford, A.J. Green, and Megatron this week. Probably Reggie Bush as well. I have Zwick Bell, who is averaging 2.3 yards per carry and 6 points a week. Solid. He's on my bench. So what this game comes down to me is like, all right, well, when all else fails, would a Bengal beat a lion in the jungle?
I don't think so.
I don't know what the fuck a Bengal really is.
It's a fast cat.
Is he going to like run around like, you know, like little duck and shark? And like, I mean, did the lion just sit there and take the punches? I have no idea. So you know what? I guess, you know what? Flip a fucking coin.
Do you have a coin? Keys work.
Lions at home, cover the 3. Fourth game I'm going to do, 2 teams that I cannot stand. 2 teams I don't want to talk about. All for fantasy reasons. 49ers traveling to Tennessee, favored by 4.5 on the road. What do you got going on here?
Ryan Fitzpatrick has played 2 games. He's thrown 4 interceptions. Jake Locker played the first 4 games through no interceptions. Hence, Locker is 3-1. Fitzpatrick's 0-2. 49ers running ball well. 4th ranked rushing offense in the league. They're going to run against the Titans. Titans have no running game. 49ers cover easily on the road. I'll give the 4.5 all day.
This is my rage game when it comes to fantasy because I have Vernon Davis last week on my bench.
Oh, you should have done
I
both.
played
Chris
Johnson.
Bench.
Chris Johnson is my flex player. I'm like, you can't start a tight end over a running back when it's 5 points,
True.
5 yards per point for a running back, and then 10 for a receiver.
True.
Vernon Davis has pussied his fucking hamstring the entire year. I picked up Larry Fitzgerald, didn't fucking play him because they said on ESPN NFL Fantasy Now he wasn't going to go at 4 o'clock. So I got 48 points sitting on my bench, and I'm playing a guy who's running to a fucking cement wall averaging 0.1 yards per carry, picking me up 6 points because he catches the ball once in a fucking while. This game is so fucking irritating to me. You know what? 49ers cover. Now it's time for Comments of the Week with a Twist.
Yes, I get to do it this week.
Yeah, because you didn't print out the paper, and then I touched your broken phone, and then I broke it more, and probably as fuck. Just read them.
Mark Bradley with our first comment. Ha ha, ha ha. Seriously, I gotta laugh. Take the Titans in 13. Ha ha, that is hilarious. Seriously, I'll go out on a limb and say Seattle by 24 or more.
Not only was it not 24 or more, but they covered the 13.
Yeah, they won by 7.
And we were right.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
So, enough said. I mean, they're going to talk shit on somebody who's obviously mentally challenged.
Next comment from Romano's Perfect 300. Sounds like a bowling name.
Didn't we already do him once?
And we might have. Mole went 4-0 again? Question mark. That's it. I'm taking Mole's pick to the nab this week. Nab is bank spelled backwards. Because this week, I'm reversing all of Mole's picks.
Okay. You fucking broke even like I did.
Yeah, exactly.
And bank spelled backwards is Canva.
Well, I call it nab. The K is silent backwards.
Did you make up the backward part? Or you did?
No, he did. Our next comment's from Niners 77 KV 916. It's a very long and confusing name there.
Where do you come up with that?
You guys almost had the Saints game. T. Brizzle can still do it even with these rookie receivers. Good call, but no cigar on the Saints.
Why would we ever do a comment that referred to Tom Brady as T. Brizzle?
Well, because I thought that was interesting. I've never heard anybody call him T. Brizzle. I mean, this might be Snoop Dogg.
No, that wouldn't be his handle.
No?
Unless that's the security system code for his house.
And our final comment of the week is from Bridgewater's Finest. If you guys did all the games, your video would be as long as mine, and nobody watches mine, so that would be a bad thing.
A lot of suggestions from people, groupies, people on the internet. They want us to do every game.
Well, they're smoking crack, because we're not doing that.
They don't want like the long explanation of why we do the 4. They want us to do like however many quickly.
Well, then we're not funny.
I'm going to have an aneurysm if I do that. I don't fucking think about the 4 before I come in here. I got to make up shit. So that's our show for week 7. Do the whatever we're doing. Comments have been good. Keep them coming.
Yeah, keep them coming. And we have a lot more views last week. I don't know what happened. People must have shown up and watched us. Make sure you subscribe, though. Click
fucking finger
right there. You want to click to subscribe to Meares.
It's in front of my fucking face.
It's right. It's actually right here.
Yeah, get your fucking finger on my face.
I just want to touch you.